Welcome to Smiles Television Talk Show. I'm your host, Stephanie Anthony Miles, and we're outdoors today. Yeah, they got me outside at this famous 9th annual Fam Fun 3K walk with Coach Melanie McClellan. You don't want to miss this broadcast. We're at Lincoln Park in East St. Louis, Illinois. Remember, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin. He was crucified and buried, and he rose on the third day. Confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. Believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, and thou shalt be saved. Stay tuned for more smiles as we take this 3K walk in an effort to fight childhood obesity. Stay tuned for more smiles. This is Smiles TV. Welcome back to Smiles TV, and look who I'm standing with. Yes, the founder, the person who put this 3K walk together, Coach Melanie McClellan. Coach, how are you?
I am wonderful, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm blessed, and we're doing this a little differently this year. Usually we're sitting down, but you said, no, we have to stand up because we're healthy individuals,
and
right?
we're bringing that energy here today, right?
That's right.
That's right. Let's bring it.
Tell me, what can we expect today, first of all?
Now, Stephanie, you know what you can expect. You can expect an amazing activity. It's not just about this walk, but everything that we do. We have resources, we have vendors out here, the sponsors bring in education, knowledge. That's what it really is about. We're trying to beat obesity, and we're just going to have a fun time, have giveaways. I even have cash to give away.
Okay.
In addition to this year, I've had the great opportunity to go and speak and train at these different organizations. I'm building out wellness champions. Like, you think about all of this, it's bigger than just a walk today, but it's a lead up to. This is a follow up. You see this youth wellness journal, a curriculum, life affirmation cards. This is awesome. Being able to give them something that will live with them, they can carry on, and it's motivating, like all of the content that's in here.
I'm so glad you brought that up because you have a kids corner this year.
Yes.
Tell me about the kids corner.
The kids corner is so amazing. What happened is one of the partners are going and do some wellness for the organization. It was like, I'm just always trying to think about how do we level it up, because people don't want to come and do the same thing. So no year has been the same because we're always introducing new, like we moved this walk to a different park. So now we are in a whole different area. So it looks different, it feels different. Right. The kids corner is dedicated to all these young people that are coming out. We want them to have games and fun, activities, resources that are going to impact them. So that's why we created the kids corner.
And Coach, you mentioned that you travel, you go places and you help other people become healthy. When people contract with you, corporations or individuals, what can they expect?
Okay, and then it's not even just about being healthy, Stephanie. It's a holistic, like, I try to get people to understand it's the mental mindset that needs to take place. And it takes time. This does not happen overnight. And so I'm encouraging people to say, like, you go into an organization, we're there for a certain amount of time to help develop. So that comes with the training, the consulting, being able to bring different educational pieces to it. It's not a one and done. And I just want people to understand it's not a quick fix. You start now, by next year you'll be maybe where you want to be. It's not going to be, oh, Coach Melody comes in and she does one engagement and that. No. But I love speaking because I get to empower thousands of people at one time, and some of them can take it and run. But guess what? That's why I built the 90-day transformational course.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, now people can walk through and they're going to learn right now, like, okay, this is what I need to do. And I'm taking them step by step. It's a proven system. I built it out for a healthcare system. We got people off diabetes medication, lowered the BMIs, also thinking about blood pressure. All of that comes back when people start managing their weight. So I want us to take a different shift to our mindset to think, how can I be my best self each and every day?
You know, you brought up the medications and how people have come off of them as a result of becoming more healthy.
Absolutely.
Your background is interesting because you came from the pharmaceutical background.
Yeah.
So you were dealing with medicines and things of that nature. So what led you to stop that and to work with children?
Honestly, that I sold the medications, and I found there was a better way. Any physician would tell you you have to incorporate lifestyle change, but what is that? That is nutrition, physical activity, stress, making sure you're sleeping, like all of these different things that no one is talking about. And if you don't know how to do that, then you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. And it just started burning in me. I wasn't living my life, my dream, my purpose. This right here, you guys, is my purpose.
Okay.
Like going in, I love to speak, I love to network, and I have a business degree in marketing, so I get to utilize a lot of my skill sets, not just putting a walk together. Even though every year what I've liked, Stephanie, this walk have went from us coming out 100 or less people to now thousands of people walking on different continents.
Right, that's what I was going to say. You have people walking in different cities and states right now.
All around the world.
All around the world.
Yes.
The term, you are what you eat, keeps ringing in my head.
Okay.
Can you help me elaborate on that and why it's so important, not just to be healthy physically, but to make sure that we're maintaining a healthy diet and things of that nature?
I got something better. Food is medicine. And we have to eat, like our body shows up with what we're putting into it. Think about it, your mind can't flourish if you are all these processed foods and sugars and carbs, and that's what I want people to know. You got to take care of yourself. This is an investment. That means time management. That means you need to make sure that you are building out the time to meal prep. Stay out of these fast food lines. If you notice, they're always long everywhere you go. Like people have to start with more vegetables and fruit. Like all of this matters. And food is medicine. I have healed so many people. It is so exciting.
Okay.
Yes, but how do you do better if you don't know better?
That's right.
So the education really is important.
And your sponsors this year. You have three main sponsors that we want to talk about.
Well, we have more than 3 sponsors.
Exactly.
We only have 3 that wants to be named because we have silent sponsors because everyone is different. But we have Vituity, which is a healthcare system. They're all over. They're going to be doing like a lot of monitoring of glucose and blood pressure and that sort of thing. We have SIUE. They're going to have a lot of different resources. They gave away scholarships last year to students. I'm a graduate of there too, so that's where I got my business degree. We also have Scott Credit Union, which is one of the main sponsors, and we're looking for more because what I envision, Stephanie, next year is the 10th year. It's going to be epic. Like we got a lot of fun things. I already have the vision, and we're working on it.
And I see they're about to get started.
Yeah, they're about to get started.
Is there anything that we haven't discussed? Last year you got over 70,000 or something like that?
No, total we've given away over $60,000.
Okay.
That's total since the walk. And remember the first 3 years, 4, we didn't give away money. We were just trying to break even. The cause wasn't to give away money, but once we started with the sponsors, then we make more money, then we can give it away. So it's really cool. So I have an opportunity, a unique opportunity that I'm very grateful and thankful for.
Tell me, what do I have in my hand? The Unwrap You Interactive Wellness Journal.
Yes, I have sold them. People have them all over the world. Why? Because I say when I go into an organization, purchase these because that way your employees and people get to walk through the process. They have something tangible they can write and do throughout. The same thing with the Youth Wellness Journal. And I built it out, but now we built one for the young people because we got to start young. If we don't start them off young, then guess what? They're not developing the habits and they don't have the content. And so we just create a culture of. So now we're trying to change the culture.
You know, in talking to you earlier during the week, you said something that reminded me of my mother in terms of being healthy. You said, in essence, it's better to prepare someone or get someone prepared for good health than to correct the issues that are going on. So we thank you for being in the forefront of doing all of that. Anything else that you would like to share that we haven't talked about that you think is important?
Yes, I just want everybody to know if you cannot be in person, you can still walk with us virtually. Use the hashtag. We want everybody, hashtag, here it is, hashtag FamFun3K. That makes it easy. We can see the pictures and they can be a part. And we're going to open registration next year in June, the 1st of June, so people can get involved. And we really want, reach out. Let's talk about how we can help support your organization, your company, your business, right? And if you need a speaker, hey, get a hold of me.
And give your information. How can they make contact with you?
Yes, they can go to my website, which is newly developed. It should be ready by the time this video is out.
Yes, ma'am.
It's unwrapu.com. And they can also email Coach Melody at unwrapu.com and on all social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. And I kind of, when you go there, they'll really be able to see the work that's been done. So take a look at what Coach Melody has been doing. It's right there on social media.
Thank you, Coach Melody.
You're
We love you. We
welcome.
love you, and we want to thank you. Don't go away. We have a great day planned for you.
I want to say one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to thank Smiles for partnering with us, and I want to ask you before we leave, why do you partner with us and continue to come back?
Thank you for asking me that. Let me tell my
I'm an
audience
interviewer,
something.
too.
I had a knee replacement 2 years ago. So when I was first started helping you, Coach Melody, I was dragging my leg. And so this year, I'm dragging the other leg. However, I'm doing better. We thank God for that. And so I want to partner because I understand the importance of health. I used to run track in high school and college, and I played tennis in high school and college. And so I was an athlete. And so I had the mindset of being healthy all my life until I became an adult. And I want to thank you again. And Coach, I just saw something. You're on the magazine of I Am East St. Louis.
Oh, yeah. I love it. It's such an amazing article, though, seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, they have my health contributor. I'm a health contributor, so that article is in there. They also have a feature of me and the Fam Fun 3K when we did the yellow.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and it's online, so you can go and click the link and read all the pages. And it's just been such a blessing to me to be a blessing to others when they say, Stephanie, oh, because of you, I'm able to walk with my family. Because of you, I'm off diabetes medication. I see people, even in different states now, I'm in the airport, you're Coach Melody. So that's kind of give me a little thrill, right?
I understand. And you know what? You mentioned family, and we love family. We thank you for being a proponent of those who want to keep the family together.
Yeah. And guess what?
Yeah.
Last thing, this is intergenerational now. We got great-great-grandparents here, and we got the littles. So we want everybody. We want to keep it. Our older population needs to stay healthy as well.
That's right.
But our kids need to, and it needs to be a family affair, y'all. So come on, get with it.
Stay tuned for more Smiles. We'll be right back.
All right.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud. It grows louder when you ask for help and you're vulnerable. It is the thread that lets you know that no matter what happens, you will be okay.
What are some of the things you do to stay healthy?
Well, I try to eat right, and I also walk for exercise and things, mostly doing walking and doing steps and stuff.
Wow. Well, we'll see you next year, won't we?
See you next year.
Okay. We are still outside. We're at the Fam Fun 3K Walk, and I'm talking with one of the sponsors, Scott Credit Union. How are you, Jasmine?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking.
You know, this looks like it's a great day. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful, clear day. Now, I was looking up some information on the Scott Credit Union.
Okay.
And you guys have been in existence for 80 years?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Being able to just get out in the community, you know, things like today is just awesome. You know, we're able to come out and share about financial wellness and how it has an impact on our health, both physical and mental. So it's great to just be back out in the community to do this for the second year in a row. So thank you for having us.
I'm so glad you mentioned the health of mental and physical, because Coach Melody deals a lot with emotional eating and tries to help people overcome such things. And being a financial institution, you know, today we're going through a lot of financial issues. So as an institution, what do you plan or what do you hope to give to the people by being present here today?
Absolutely. So one great thing I love to share is just what the credit union movement is about as a whole. So when you really think about it, it's community banking where people help people. That's the credit union movement. So at Scott Credit Union, we get to be able to do anything ranging from home buyer seminars free of charge to offering youth savings accounts to help folks prepare for their future goals, whether that's going to college, maybe they're looking to go to trade school. You know, we get to play such a small role in helping people achieve their financial goals. And finances has a big impact on how we feel about ourselves. So if we can just help offer those resources, they're a lot closer to home than we realize.
Oh, wow. And would you just give Coach Melody some lasting words of encouragement on all the things that she's doing. Look at that camera and tell her something great.
Well, Coach Melody is doing what the credit union movement is all about, people helping people, and to be able to get out here and have folks in the community talking about what we can do to help our kids. That's all Scott Credit Union is about, because the children are our future. So Coach Melody, keep doing this. We are so grateful to have representation like you in the community that is active and involved. So thank you.
Oh, and thank you, and thank you. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Smiles.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Welcome back to Smiles TV, and I have a representative here from Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville site. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Stephanie.
We haven't seen each other in a long time. Tell me about who you are, your title, and everything.
Of course. My name's Dr. Tandra Taylor, and I am the Executive Director of SIUE Freedom School.
Yes, ma'am, and you guys have been involved for years with this event. What do you want to happen differently, or what would you like to give differently this year?
Each year we've been here, we've gotten bigger and bigger in terms of the presence of representation of different units that we brought out. So this year we have our Office of Admissions, because we seek to try to have our presence recruit students from the community. So we also have the School of Dental Medicine presented here, followed by the We Care Clinic that's based here in East St. Louis. And this year, our newest partner, our newest presence is the School of Pharmacy.
Okay. You know, Coach Melody has been saying over and over that food is medicine.
Oh, yeah.
She also talks about emotional eating. So, in light of those two statements, food is medicine and emotional eating, as an educational institution, what would you give the world in terms of trying to help people maintain good emotional eating and not overindulging because they might be stressed because of schoolwork and things of that nature?
Sure. Well, I can speak from the perspective of SIUE Freedom School, and the main thrust of that program is teaching elementary and middle school students when they come to our campuses for our 6-week summer program that they can make a difference.
Wow.
We've also invited Coach Melody up to work with students around healthy eating, healthy lifestyles with her journal that she uses with middle school age students. And so from that perspective, I would say just reminding young people that they can make a difference. If it's expressing their preferences for food or their curiosity for food, or maybe, you know, in the store with their parents, they can say, you know, I think I'd prefer this over something that may not be best for me, because I want to make a difference in myself, in my family, in my community. And so that's how our kind of central focus expands from self to the community through the world. And we teach children that from the elementary school level.
Wow, one last question.
Of course.
One last statement I want you to give Coach Melody some encouragement for her upcoming 10-year anniversary.
Okay, so for the 10-year anniversary, Coach Melody, we want to see you do it really big. We recognize that your success with the Fam Fun 3K has a reverberative effect. It means our community success, our community wholeness, healthiness, and happiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. God keep you. Don't go away. We'll be right back with much more of the 3K.
You all take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back to Smiles TV. We're still outside. We're about to wrap up this 3K walk. But before we go, we're talking with another sponsor from Vitality. How are you?
Doing well. Very
Thank
good.
you for taking time to talk with me. And your name again, Doctor, is?
Dr. Zach Tebb.
Okay, and we're talking a little louder, I understand, because the music is in the background. But we want to thank you for taking time to talk with us. And tell us a little bit about Vitality, the background.
Yeah, so we are a group of physicians. We've been around for 50 years, and we are 4,000 across the country, but we've got 300 in the St. Louis area. We work particularly with SSM hospitals and HSHS hospitals, and we're emergency physicians, hospital physicians, ICU physicians. So we primarily work in the hospital, we work in some nursing homes, and we have our foundation, which is Vituity Cares Foundation, and this is the second year we've been able to support the Unwrap You walk, but really finding ways, since we always work in the hospitals, finding ways to connect with patients, families, and communities outside the hospital.
Right, and you know, Dr. Melody's, not Dr. Melody, but Coach, we're gonna make her a doctor, but Coach Melody has a great sense of bringing families together and stressing the importance of mental health, spiritual health, and just overall. From Vituity, what do you hope to gain from being here today?
Yeah, just putting out that presence with the community, saying being active is really one of the best things you can do. Just being aware of your blood sugar, your blood pressure, all those things are really important. You know, in our daily work, we get to connect with patients, but by then, sadly, they're kind of already sick because they're in the hospital. So for us, it's a pleasure to connect with patients and families outside the hospital.
Okay, and this is the 9th year. Next year's the 10th year. Any words of encouragement going forward to year 10?
Yeah, year 10, I think everybody just needs to stay active and tell their friends and come out. And it's a warm day, but it's a nice day. So,
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. And you said you play tennis, right?
I do play tennis.
Tennis courts are right over there,
I know.
so maybe we
well,
get
she's a college pro, I heard. So I will play you, you know, gently. So you gotta be nice to me.
Thank you again,
Yeah,
Doctor.
thanks, Stephanie. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to Smiles TV. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Hey, Brandon, did you enjoy yourself today?
Yes.
You know, what do you do to stay active?
I go to the gym.
Oh, and what do you do in the gym?
First thing, we run around so we can get our stretches in, and then we do our activities.
Oh my goodness, so we want to thank you for coming to this 3K walk. You guys gonna come next year?
Yes.
See you next year.
We out here walking, moving, increasing our mental and physical capacity. Let's go. Only need 15, 30 minutes a day, y'all.
Yeah.
Right, Brenda?
Walk it out.
Walk it out.
Next year I will be at the 10th annual to walk with everyone. I had a fun time today. It was great. Everybody did good.
Ready to get some cash?
We're wrapping up another Fam Fun 3K walk with Coach Melody. We've had a great time. Thank you for tuning in to Smiles Television Talk Show. Don't forget, stay active. Get active in your community. Get active at home and in your organization. We know that health is wealth. Get yourself together and come on out next year for the 10th annual 3K walk, which will be September 12th, right here at Lincoln Park. See you next year. And don't forget, only what you do for Christ will last, and Jesus is the Lord. The Lord be magnified.
The Smiles Television Talk Show wants to showcase your business, organization, church, and activities. If you have an interest in being a guest on Smiles Television Talk Show, or if you have any show ideas, contact Stephanie Anthony Miles at smilestv777@gmail.com. You may also call 618-741-3770. Tell your friends to subscribe to the Smiles YouTube channel. Let Smiles TV increase your reach. Remember, you look better with Smile. your reach. Remember, you look better with Smile.